What's good, Audiotree lovers? It's me, Psalm 1, universal hip-hop treasure and Michelin-starred yapper, back with another session. We're coming to you all the way from kind of not so cold today, Chicago, Illinois, and today is Sunday, December 8th, 2024. Sundays are for intense and beautiful music. And do you ever wonder what the future holds for you if you're not subscribed to this channel? I know we've all been there. One way to ensure a positive, joyous future is to mash that little button and then follow Audiotree on all the social platforms you can so you don't miss out on any of this greatness. And speaking of greatness, we have the man, the myth, the Christopher Owens in studio today, a walking reminder of the redemptive power of guitars and friends, and maybe a Bible verse thrown in for good measure. You may know him from his former bands, his solo work, or you may be discovering him right here, right now today, because music is funny like that. Either way, welcome back, Christopher.
Thank you
for
so
the
much.
gang watching at home, y'all better get ready for life-affirming indie rock from a man who's lived about 4 lives already. Ladies, and gentlemen, please welcome Christopher Owens.
Thank you. This is my guitar. I play it with my hands. It's part of me, just like the song I sing. My life, I live the best I can. It's part of you and part of everything. And I know it's hard not to feel like you've been broken, and so much love is missing from the start. I know it's hard not to feel like you're alone in a world that's lost and spinning in the dark. Oh, help me. This is my voice. I sing the best I can. The music in my head is from my heart. This is my chance, the only chance I've got to shine a little light into the dark. And I know it's hard not to feel like you've been broken when nothing seems to work the way it should. I know it's hard, but I know that I'll keep holding, 'cause all I've ever seen in you is good. Oh, help me. Help me, please. Come on and help me. Help me, please. Help me. Help me, please. Oh, yeah. No, not another love song, not one more song where I'm pretending everything will be okay. I died the day you left me, and I die again every day. Go on, go away, get out of here. Leave me alone, I'm dying. Leave me alone, I'm dying. Leave me alone, I'm dying here. start. Not if I'll just fall apart. Go on, get lost, fuck off, stay gone. Look what you've done, I'm no good. Look what you've done, I'm no good. Look what you've done, I'm dying here. Song where I'm pretending everything will be okay. Please don't nag at me, and I will be strong for you. Don't say you're worried. Please don't be scared. If you love me like you say you do, and give me your love, 'cause love is enough. You could call me daddy, and I would step up to that. Go on and tease me. See how I quickly come back with a smile, and then a hand, and then two hands. And you know what? We could have fun. We could make love. You remember that Superman? The one with a name like mine. He had a beautiful body, and I bet he did everything right. He didn't smoke or drink too much. He combed his hair. But you know what? Life isn't fair. Life doesn't care. No, no. Look at my two hands. Look at how strong they are, like beautiful horses. Look at them run over land, over sky, on this guitar, and between your legs. She was colder than a San Francisco summer. She was colder than a quarter in the snow. Everywhere I go, I see the faces of the old and the cold. cocktail, bitter and defeated to the bone. There's enough that we know to let go, to let go. Come on, let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a light on, a light that you could follow home anywhere you go. A light on, so you know you're not alone. Simple as a smile to a stranger, simple as a hand to someone low. There's a hand we all hold. Never let it go, never let it go, never let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the light on, the light that you can follow home anywhere you go. The light on, so you know you're not alone. I'm gonna leave a light on, a light that you can follow home anywhere you go. The light on, so you know you're not alone. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I consider myself an extremely smart person, but there's something that confuses me a lot over here at Audiotree. 88% of our viewership is not subscribed to the channel, and that's like crazy to me. So I need a favor from you. If you watch the videos and you love the videos and you're not subscribed, please, it's a free and simple way to support the channel. Just hit that subscribe button. And when you do that, we promise you that we will continue to build this channel out, bring you the best bands, listen to your feedback, honestly bring the bands that you want to see more here at Audiotree. So make sure you sub up and we can continue to make this the best music channel on YouTube. We are here with the enigmatic Christopher Owens, and we just heard a sweet little ditty called Leave a Light On. Thanks for coming through the studio today, Chris.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
So you played the Hideout last night, right?
Yeah.
I'm bummed I wasn't able to go because me and the wife have a standing date night.
It's such a cool place.
Yeah, and the
really
crowd
cool.
was good for you?
Very good, yeah. Wonderful people.
Nice. And how have the shows been for you hitching the wagons up again? And
So
touring?
great, like a dream, you know, like ideal. Philly was the first one and just fantastic, you know. It's not like a place where typically I'd count on, oh, you know, Philly.
Right.
That's gonna, you know, it's kind of like a good testing place. And it was just so warm, you know, sold out and full of people that wanted to be there and listening and
Nice.
and like, you know, just really good vibes. And then went back to New York and did 2 shows in Brooklyn, like a 7 o'clock show and a 9 o'clock show. A lot more friends there, so it felt really warm and you know, just a great thing for me.
Yeah,
as well.
I think folks are ready to hear you again.
Yeah,
for sure. So, how's New York been for you? You just moved, right? You just moved back, or?
Yeah, and I love it. It's I live up in Washington Heights, like kind of like the last real neighborhood of Manhattan. It feels like.
Yeah.
It's like working class Dominican and
really diverse.
It's just wonderful. Yeah, and the funniest thing happened. Like I got there and for the first time in a long time, I started to get really back into graffiti, like interested in it and like wanting to do it. When I was a kid, I did a lot of graffiti as a teenager, and like there was an instant where, you know, I got in trouble for it. And
yeah,
it was
sure.
like a big thing, you know. And I kind of moved on from it a little bit, but it just hit me, you know, like in a real big way, you know. And I was like talking to my wife about, like, kind of explaining why it's interesting to me, and,
Sure.
her family too. Because a lot of people are just kind of like, I don't get it. You know?
Sure, and graffiti is a huge part of just the culture of New York City. Period.
Well, I realized specifically Washington Heights, like all the very first stuff is from like right where I was living, and I don't know how, like if that was just something I picked up on subconsciously from that, but literally like the very first writers were like they do like their name, like Jose, and then they 183, and that would be like the street they lived on. And like I'm on 190th, so it's like, yeah. Anyway, I saw this little documentary and was like, oh man.
So I got a crazy story for you. My real name is not Psalm.
Oh, okay.
My artist name is Psalm 1, but it was originally Psalm 65:11, and it comes from the Bible, but it also looks really good in bubble letters and tags.
Oh, nice.
So my hip hop foundation comes from that, and choosing a name that would look good.
That's a great name.
Defacing property.
Yeah.
And people could not remember Psalm 65:11, and they would put different numbers. And because graffiti is so important and also shows, who and where you're from, I did Psalm 1 to be like the first, so people wouldn't
like
forget.
Yeah.
Yes, and people wouldn't forget either.
That's awesome.
So the process of making this new album, I'm sure it was very cathartic and truly an undertaking. What was the mission statement here? Was redemption part of it, or no? You're just trying to get it out?
I had just been through breaking up with my fiance of 7 years, who was my best friend. We're still good friends now, luckily. That kind of came around. But I wasn't trying to make a breakup record, but, one would make a breakup record in that time.
Sure.
And there's a couple songs that deal with that. It took me about a year to even write anything about it, but No Good was the first one that I did, and then, Beautiful Horses was kind of the first song where I imagined what would I need for my next relationship to be worth what for me to get into, like for me to feel okay even trying. So there's like some things like that in the background of it, but I didn't mean to write any kind of breakup record per se. It was just kind of like another scenario where somebody kind of ends up just broken, for whatever reason. But, mine was that. But, and of course that also led to this spiral of bad luck for me. And then the pandemic.
I know, I read. You had a crazy series of events happen to you.
And then the pandemic was kind of like, aha, here's the final blow.
Right.
I was like, okay, well, either I'm being punished or the world is. And like, I'm not going to say I don't deserve it. Like, I'll just sit this one out and search my soul or whatever, But it ended up being a great time, like, because without it being like, okay, what matters to me? What am I going to do with myself? Just naturally, I found myself just glued to the guitar and playing. I was playing in the bar in the San Francisco subway, just like people don't
as
really
one
do
does.
That, yeah. Well, for me, it was like a real thing to realize, like, oh man, no matter what happens, this is what I love to do, and what makes me feel better and helps me process my thoughts, connect with people. I can just throw a little smile at somebody walking by, and I'm not thinking about my problems.
Sure.
And that's great. Anything that can do that when you're at your lowest is a great thing. So it became about like, well, sort of like, what is it that I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the guitar, and if I ever get my hands on you, I'm gonna run barefoot through your hair.
Yes, I love that. And I'd be remiss not to say R.I.P. to Chet J.R. White,
Absolutely.
your former band member, and some of these songs. These new songs still contain the essence of the band Girls, and I just wanted to say that because that was an important band and an important band for you.
Absolutely.
And I think we're gonna get into some of those, right?
Yeah, he's been on my mind a lot, and in a
well,
good way too.
He might be hanging out here today. You never know.
I'd like to think he's proud of this one, but I wanted to do a couple of girl songs.
Yeah, let's do it.
didn't realize the way I loved, the way you moved, till I moved so far away, I couldn't see you anymore. Maybe all those secret times didn't seem so bad till I knew all my little secrets weren't all that secret anymore. And maybe it's alright. I mean, I went and found the modern world, but I miss the way life was when you were my girl. I know I never even noticed then just what it was I had up until I lost you. And man, did I lose it. Isn't that the way it always goes? But I know you are gonna be just fine. And you know they say it's better to have love and then to lose it than to never even know it. Easy come and easy go, whatever. Maybe it's alright. I mean, I went and found a modern world, but I miss the way life was when you were my girl. So sad and alone that I found a friend in the song that I'm singing. I was feeling like a nothing inside, then I found my life in a song. And yeah, 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 it's coming straight from my heart. Yeah, 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 I've gotta let it go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Felt like I was going nowhere, then I found my way in the song that I'm singing. Man, I felt like I could lay down and die, then I found my life in the song. And yeah, 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 it's coming straight from my heart. Yeah, 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 we gotta let it go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I want to say a massive thank you to Christopher Owens for joining us today. And as always, major love to our camera ops, engineers, dogs, editors, and artists here at Audiotree, spreading the gospel of live music. Chris is finishing up some shows across the U.S. and some late December California gigs, but will surely be on the road more in 2025. So please get tickets when he's in your area. Also get into this latest album. I want to run Barefoot through your hair because duh, it's gorgeous, and a return to form. platform, and you just need it in your life. So trust us both on that one. And once again, babes, likes are good, but subscribing to Audiotree means you get these dope videos at the top of your feed as soon as they drop. Get cool merch at audiotree.shop. And if you want just the session audio, you can get it on Spotify or wherever you stream your music. Finally, follow Audiotree on social media for more fun content. This is Psalm 1 signing off. And remember, kids, stay dangerous and drive safe. Please. All right, I'll holler. Peace.